Hello and welcome once again to the Healthy Lives, Healthy Business podcast, the show that helps busy professionals not just survive, but thrive in their demanding personal and professional lives by taking control of their health and well-being. Simply put, making sure fitness is our business. I am your host, Victor Fernandez. Thanks for joining me as you do each and every week. I truly appreciate it. Now, if you're a first-time listener, welcome. All I want you to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. But if you've been following for a while, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button so you'll be among the first to know when new episodes drop. And speaking of episodes, today's episode is personal, it's reflective, and really my first episode since late January, and for a reason. A lot has happened since that last show, namely the launch of my new book, Reclaiming My Authentic Self, A Journey from Fear to Freedom, and the subsequent book signing events that followed. And along the way, a level of fatigue that really no amount of caffeine can fix slowly but surely began to settle in. Simply, I was burned out. Not just the I need a nap kind of tired burned out, but the kind where you really start to lose your spark, where the drive to keep pushing forward, to do the things we love, just feels like work. Then came our recent trip to the western North Carolina mountains over the Easter holiday break. Our son had spring breaks. We were able to go for 5 days. We were originally supposed to make this trip back in September, but the day we were supposed to leave was unfortunately the day where Hurricane Helene hit the western North Carolina mountains with such ferocity, such total devastation that you still saw signs of while we were there. But the opportunity to get there now, so many months later, was an opportunity to really disconnect and to reconnect to what I was searching for, what I was starting to lose. And if you follow me on social media, you saw a photo of a fire blazing away in the fire pit that was just outside the log cabin home where we stayed in, that was so far off the beaten path that we were actually 2 miles down a dirt road alongside a river. In its own way, that fire symbolized the lighting, or really the relighting of something else, the fire within me. Look, we had no cell signal, and I was happy with that. And even though Wi-Fi was available, it didn't extend to the trails where I walked with my dogs, Tulip and Scarlet. I had nothing but time on my hands, but I made no time for meetings and emails, endless scrolling on social media, the buzz of notifications on my phone, really no distractions at all. Just nature, silence, and the open space filled with peace and tranquility. As a matter of fact, the photo you saw of that fire on social media, I didn't take it. My wife Shelley took it, and then she sent it to me. And I didn't take it not because I forgot to, but because my eyes were simply closed through the whole time. I was present in what was going on around me. I was soaking in that heat, that warmth, the peace going on around me, the silence on a cool evening in the mountains. And I realized something in that moment. And really, it was something I already knew, and we all know, but we tend to ignore from time to time. And that's, we run and run and run until we run ourselves straight into the ground. We give and give until there's nothing left for the people who mean the most, and especially for the person that should mean the most to us, and that's ourselves. And somewhere along the way, we forget to check in with ourselves to see how we're feeling. Now, I've gotten better at doing that over the years, at noticing when I'm on the brink of just, breaking down. But hey, just like all of us, I'm human. So this time I unplugged fully for the first time in a long time. And it made all the difference in the world. Now, I know that I can't escape to the mountains every time we need a reset. But what I can tell you is this: I can make time to create space in my life to breathe. We can do that. Whether that's 10 minutes of silence, a long walk, or simply setting a hard stop as to when we turn off our phones for the night. Because when we don't take that time, soon enough, our body and mind force us to take that time, whether we want to or not, and often when it's least convenient to us. So we don't need to wait until our tank is empty to fill it back up. That's like changing the oil in our cars after the motor blows. Schedule breaks, we need those. Protecting our peace, we need to do that. making rest and recovery a part of our routine and not a last resort, we need that as well. And when we do that, we tend to come back stronger, sharper, and feeling more like ourselves than ever. Now I know I'm back to work, back to my purpose, to my clients, to my family. But the difference is right now is I have a fresher mindset than I did before that break. I have renewed energy. There's a better clarity in my mind. I understand truly why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I can tell you this much, it feels really, really good, let me tell you. Well, that's all I got for you today. Short and sweet. Thanks for joining me on this long overdue installment of the show. Remember to like the show, leave a review, subscribe, and share this show far and wide so more people can learn that fitness is our business.